turkey. I need you beside me. I need all of you. I need your breast and thigh meat. I could still be a winner when I eat Dad's Thanksgiving dinner.
Hello friends and welcome to the Burger Talk. If you're new here, welcome, and if you like Bob's Burgers, trust me, you are in the right place and you should stick around because we have a good time around here. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being a part of the burger community. And you guys, I'm sorry, my setup is a little different yet again. My lighting has failed me, so my setup is a little on the ghetto side. Please forgive me. I need to get a new lamp because currently right now I'm working with a ring light and some string lights to give a little bit of color. But anyways, we're still gonna do this thing. I feel like there are forces that are against me at the moment, but I will not let them get me down. Besides the lighting, we still have so much fun stuff to talk about. We are celebrating Bobsgiving here on my channel. We've been celebrating Thanksgiving with the Belchers throughout the month of November, and we actually started celebrating the holidays with the Belchers all the way back in October. I was going through all of the Halloween episodes last month, so if you have not seen those, you should definitely go and check them out. And these holiday vibes are just going to keep going. We're going to continue through the month of December and celebrate Christmas with the Belchers, so definitely stay tuned for that. I'm still kind of thinking of a name for that, so if you have any suggestions for the Bob's Burgers Christmas, let me know. Put that in the comments. So this is going to be our last day of Bobsgiving. Also, happy Thanksgiving to all of you who celebrate Thanksgiving, all of that. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope that you're having turkey and all of the lovely fixins that go with it, and you're experiencing warmth and love and encouragement and all of the good things. And to all of you who do not celebrate it, I hope that you're having a great day anyways. So today we're gonna end things off with the last two Thanksgiving specials in Bob's Burgers. Also, I apologize. I was supposed to talk about one of these episodes last week and I skipped over it, so that's my bad. But today we're gonna be talking about Diarrhea of a Poopy Kid and Puttsgiving. And let's jump into it. So starting off with Diarrhea of a Poopy Kid, that's in season 11, episode 7. This one is one of my favorites because I love any of the episodes in Bob's Burgers where they're telling stories and essentially doing parodies of other movies and TV shows. But Gene is stuck in the bathroom, supposedly with the stomach flu. He's got a stomach bug and things are coming out both ends. I know I've been there. It's awful. I'm sorry.
By the way, Gene has the stomach flu and he's barfing and has crazy diarrhea, so he's spending Thanksgiving in the apartment bathroom.
So he can't keep anything down or in, and the poor thing is struggling. All he wants to do is eat the most wonderful Thanksgiving dinner that his father has prepared.
You guys are excited about all the new innovative menu stuff I'm doing this year, right?
About what?
My new innovative Thanksgiving menu.
No one has really taken much interest in it other than Gene, because Gene just loves any food that his dad gives him. He also just loves food in general, but especially his dad's food, which is very sweet. So in order to encourage Gene, Tina and Louise actually go and sit outside of the bathroom door and they start telling him stories to help him hate food.
Tell me a story. Take my mind off this agony.
What kind of story?
A story about anything other than food. Wait, no. Make me hate food.
Okay, you want to hate food?
Yeah.
It starts off with Louise, and she is essentially telling the story of the movie Predator, but instead of Predator, it's the Breadator. The whole family is in it, and Gene is an action star, and they're hunting down the Breadator.
Waiting for them out there was the most terrifying creature that special effects could make in the year 1987. The Predator.
Who turns people into bread products.
The Predator started firing huge globs of unbaked dough at the squadron. Couldn't see the monster as it attacked.
Take cover! I'll load the butt blaster!
Look!
Oh, we got him!
It's just such a fun time. Everyone in the team is pretty much turned into bread except for Gene. I forget what his action star name is.
Dutch Oven Belcher?
But he falls into a butter river, and after he's covered in butter, the Predator can no longer see him or detect him.
And when Dutch Oven crawled up on shore coated in butter, he made a surprising discovery.
It can't see me when I'm coated in butter. How convenient. I can't believe it is butter.
So that's the way that he takes down the Predator, and it's such a fun little story that Louise does.
Your bread is butter. Goodbye, gluten mutant.
So it's one step closer to making food the enemy for Gene. So he enjoys the story, but he still is hungry. So then Tina tells a story, and her story is a parody of Air Force One, and in her story, it's Pear Force One. So Gene is...
President Gene Harrison Ford Belcher is on his way back to Air Force One.
His wife is Linda, yes, his own mother.
Your wife is waiting for you in your office, sir.
Hey, Gene.
Nah, I don't want to be married to Courtney. I'll take Mom.
That's a little...
I am sick and I get what I want.
A little questionable, but you know, Gene loves his mom. There is a terrorist attack on the plane, and they're invaded by pears.
Attention, everybody! We have taken over this plane in order to prove that pears are just as delicious as apples.
We're changing the call sign of this plane to Pear Force One.
They threaten that they're going to peel off people's clothing one at a time in order to try and get their way.
What are you holding?
They're fruit peelers.
You know what happens if we use them on you?
Our skin comes off.
Worse! Your clothes come off! You'll be completely naked!
Tina definitely leans into like her erotic fiction side, so it's just funny seeing the story that she comes up with. So the pears are threatening to peel off people's clothes, and then they're gonna send President Gene into a shuttle to get off the plane so that he can survive, but...
Get in the escape pod, sir. The country needs you alive. President Gene Harrison Ford Belcher didn't do escape pods.
Get me Vice President Courtney Glenn Close Wheeler.
Gene doesn't take the shuttle, and he stays behind, and he saves the day.
It's time to give this fruit the boot. Everybody find something to hold on to, cause I'm about to make fruit salad. Get off my plane!
Do what now?
Get off my plane!
So that was just a cute little story from Tina, but Gene is still hungry and doesn't completely see food as the enemy at this point. In the meantime, Bob is looking through the fridge and finds a piece of chicken parmesan that has gone bad in there, but...
Oh, I forgot to throw this old chicken parmesan out. Oh no. Gene. Oh boy.
And Bob then understands why Gene is sick. So then Bob tells a story, and his story is a parody of the movie Armageddon, and it's called Parmageddon. There is
An asteroid made of chicken parmesan the size of Texas, headed to destroy life on Earth as we know it.
Gene is the only one who can save the world.
Just gotta find a guy who's really good at drilling and probably wears a tank top.
The United States government just asked us to save the world. Anyone want to say no?
And so they have to go up into space, and they're planning on injecting the chicken parmesan asteroid with marinara so that it explodes in space. But it doesn't work because
This cheesy crust is too thick. Our drill can't get through it.
of course, darn that cheese crust. So then Gene has to improvise, and he decides to eat the whole chicken parmesan asteroid.
Gene stayed out in space and he ate that space chicken one bite at a time. He had to take off his helmet, hold his breath, eat a bite, then put his helmet back on, and you get it, right?
And once he eats all of it, he gets very sick.
Oh God, it's coming back up.
And then Gene marinara diarrheaed and vomited all that chicken back up, and it rained hot chicken poop shooting stars.
And by this time, the whole family is sitting outside of the bathroom door, actually entertaining Gene with these stories. And it's just very heartfelt. But Gene discovers that his dad knows that he ate some of the chicken parmesan. And Gene was embarrassed about eating it because it was, basically rotten food that he ate.
I don't have stomach flu. I have food poisoning. Chicken parmesan.
Gene, no, definitely don't eat that. That's from like 2 weeks ago.
Please. But later I got up and I ate some of that old chicken parmesan in the middle of the night. And I didn't want to tell you because I was embarrassed that I basically ate garbage.
And he didn't want to tell anyone about that, which is, kind of sad. And Bob doesn't shame him or anything like that. He doesn't get angry at him. Actually, Bob is appreciative that Gene loves his food so much.
Gene, it's great that you love to eat. I love to feed you, and you're the only one who was really interested in my innovative new menu. It's just a shame you didn't get to taste it. I was like you when I was a kid. That's how I got interested in cooking. And as soon as you pass that sip test, I'll eat dinner with you.
It was a very heartwarming moment that I think Bob, first and foremost, was just concerned for his son and just didn't want for him to, make poor decisions simply because he loves food so much. So it was just very sweet. Even though T-Day was a bit derailed, it still, I think, really emphasized just the warmth and connection from family. And they were still able to spend it together and really encourage one another. And I just loved it. It was such a good episode. And I love a good storytelling episode. I think the storytelling episodes are just such a comfort and they're so creative. You get to see just the kids and how their minds work, and you really do come up with some pretty crazy stuff as a kid. It is just really enjoyable to watch. And I love just the pop culture references that they make during these. It honestly reminds me a lot of Community. If you guys have watched Community, such a good show. And I do plan to talk about it at some point next year because I love it so much. They love doing parodies of different movies on that show as well. But we're going to move on into our next episode, and that's going to be Puttsgiving, and that's season 13, episode 8. So this is the last Thanksgiving special that Bob's Burgers has currently. I know that a lot of us are really wanting to see another one for this season. I don't know if they are going to air Thanksgiving episode for this season though. If they are planning on doing that or not planning on doing that, let me know in the comments because I'm not too sure what the current plan is. But essentially in this episode, yet again, it's Thanksgiving Day, and Louise actually convinces the family to go mini golfing at this new course that's in town. There's a coupon for it.
That's a 50% off Mystery Planet World mini golf coupon. Dad, we could potentially have an entire mini golf course to ourselves.
I mean, we could go for a little bit and then come back, and you'd still have plenty of time to stick the turkey in the oven when we got home.
I don't just stick the turkey in the oven, Lynn.
Bob, of course, does not want to go because he wants to be home and he wants to cook Thanksgiving dinner, his absolute favorite thing in the world. But Louise convinces them, so they go.
Yes! Look how empty the parking lot is. That's a good sign, right?
Yeah, like maybe it's closed.
Dad, no.
Sorry.
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
And during this time, Tina is wanting to go to a party that Tammy is supposed to be having, and there's gonna be supposedly high school boys there, some older boys. And we all know Tina wants to go and hang out with some boys. So she's trying to convince her parents that she's mature enough to go to this and all of that. She's feeling particularly grown. So whenever they're at the golf course, Jean and Louise are kind of messing around, being a little immature, trying to play some games on top of, mini golfing.
What if we try to get our 3 balls into the 3 tunnels at the exact same time? Yeti gets sweaty because now he's got to do head spin, arm flap, and his little dance all at once.
And Tina is trying to act grown up, so she doesn't really want to do all of that.
I think I'm gonna just play the actual game with Mom and Dad.
You're kidding, right?
Look, you can do whatever it is you want to do here, but I need to stay clean. I want to get permission to go to Tammy's possible high school boys bonfire party.
And Louise is feeling some type of way about this, and she's like, what the heck, Tina, did you forget, how to have fun? Why are you being lame? Is everything about trying to be mature now?
You want to do that more than do this cool, fun thing I just made up with the Yeti?
I mean, is it going to be that fun?
Tina, I think you're having, a boring flare-up right now or something.
Or maybe I'm just having a maturity flare-up, and you're having a maturity flare down.
Excuse me?
Because you're immature.
And so that's just kind of hurting Louise's feelings. She probably feels like she's losing her sister a little bit. And so Jean and Louise end up messing around a bit too much, and they end up breaking one of the obstacles at the course.
Yes! Oh, wait, crap, the putter! Oh, Jean, a little help! Jean, a little help! Oh, no.
So they're trying to hide their mistake and fix it, and unfortunately they can't, and the owner of the golf course starts walking around and they're trying to hide it, and even though Tina is upset with Louise...
Aren't they supposed to be moving? Are they broken? Did you break them?
What? No.
Oops, we lost.
I knew it! I knew you would break something doing whatever it is you were doing over here.
She ends up trying to help them out, which I do love. She is always trying to come and still support her siblings, even when they get themselves into messes.
Oh crap, the manager! He's gonna see him.
What can I do for you?
I was just wondering, could you tell me what's the story behind that? And keep looking this way while you do it?
Oh, that.
Unfortunately, the park owner and Bob and Linda do discover what they've done, so that's kind of a bummer.
Oh no! Oh God, is that supposed to happen?
Mom, Dad, Jean and I have to tell you something.
When I said we'd pay for it, I was really hoping he would say, that's okay, but now we're paying for it.
But I don't know, I think it's not one of my favorite Thanksgiving episodes, but I do like that it's just kind of showing just that dynamic of the older sibling trying to grow up, and they're in a very different life stage than their younger siblings, of course, and I don't know, they're just maturing a lot quicker, so they're just not the same, and they're not going to hang out the same way that they used to with their little brothers and sisters. And I feel like the little brothers and sisters, all they want to do is spend time with their older sibling. I think there was definitely some hurt hurt with Louise and feeling like her sister is just distancing herself and Tina's just trying to be grown, and that's just kind of a dynamic that's very naturally going to be there, and I like that they showcase that. So, I just think that it helped to show some of those family dynamics and what you experience with your siblings, especially if you're as tight as Tina and Louise and Jean are. Anyways, we're going to take a little break and go into our trivia break. We're going to test the burger smarts, see how many we can get right this time. All right, number 1. Bob explains to his children that kissing your sister actually means what? I don't know if I remember this one. I do remember him saying it, but I don't remember what he's trying to cover up for. Okay, moving on. Not starting off too great. Number 2. What is the name of the monster burger from Dusty's feed bag that Teddy attempts to eat? Oh, is it called like the Belly Buster? Something like that. I guess I'll say Belly Buster. I don't know. Number 3. Who is the Mad Pooper's true identity? Know this one. It's a Mr. Zeke, and he was doing it for Tina Girl. All right, number 4. Who is Louise's favorite Boys for Now member? That would be Boo Boo. All right, number 5. What is the name of the signature pitch of Torpedo Jones? Oh man, this is really bad. I am bombing this. I don't remember what the name of the pitch is. Okay, number 6. Who says to all his patients, yap, 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 yap? That would be Dr. Yap, of course. We all know that. The dentist, Dr. Yap. All right, checking the answers. I did not do well. Number 1, peeing in the shower. Okay, maybe I didn't remember that. I don't know. All right, number 2, the belt buckle belly buster. Does that count? Do I get that one? I said half of it. I don't know. I'm gonna say it counts because I did really poorly on the rest of it. Okay, number 3, Zeke. Number 4, Boo Boo. Number 5, the Skadooch. I was not gonna remember that. And then number 6 is Dr. Yap. Okay, enough of that. That was embarrassing. And now back to our regularly scheduled program. And this has been Bobsgiving, you guys. We have made it to the end. It's bittersweet. It's been so much fun getting to talk about all of the Thanksgiving specials and Bob's obsession with Thanksgiving, turkeys, all of that. And I absolutely love it. I think the Thanksgiving episodes are some of my favorite episodes out of Bob's Burgers. So it's been super fun. We're gonna move into our Christmas episodes for December. Of course, probably talking more about Linda because that is her obsession. So you guys definitely drop some names in the comments of what maybe we could call that little mini series. And tomorrow I'm actually going to be dropping another video, and we're going to be doing a little crossover of Gravity Falls and Bob's Burgers, talking about the certified lover girls, Tina and Mabel. So I'm really excited for that. And definitely hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on the alert for that, and so that you can see this face a whole lot more. And also hit that like button if you like this video. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye.